Welcome to Unfiltered Summit Sisters. I'm Gina.
And I'm Julia.
We are two ride-or-die best friends who are paving the path for what true, authentic relationships look like.
We're facing hardships head-on, having real, uncensored conversations, supporting each other's growth, and shining a light on true, raw healing.
We are navigating the world the best we know how.
Having a hell of a time doing it.
Laughing every step of the way.
Through the rain
and sunshine.
This is Canyon Culture.
Welcome back to Unfiltered Summit Sisters. Today we're over at Silver Lake Flats, which is our favorite. I think we should come earlier so we can get better spots, and not that this spot isn't good.
Right.
But we need better, there's just better spots.
Yes.
But there's fishermen, anglers, if you will.
I want to fish.
Yeah, next time we're going to go fishing.
Absolutely.
We'll podcast and fish.
We also forgot the horses.
We forgot the horses. We forgot our tackle boxes. We forgot our fishing poles.
Yeah.
We brought water. That's about it.
That's it.
So, you guys went camping last weekend. And I think that you should do a quick little recap over, just highlights. And you were going to give the wins and fails of camping, because there's going to be fails.
Yes.
But anyway, go ahead. Let's hear about it.
We had so much fun. Oh my gosh. So we took 7 kids camping, which we rocked, by the way.
Nice.
It was freaking amazing. Getting everything loaded in the cars was a challenge. There's a lot of shit.
There's a lot of gear.
A lot of stuff to bring, and then the 7 kids take up a lot of space.
How dare they?
They really do. But we did a fabulous job. We got everything loaded. We got everybody loaded up. We got up to camp at a decent time and started setting everything up. I've never built a tent before.
Nice. How'd you do?
Not too bad. They color code everything, which
Perfect.
is super nice.
Yeah.
Right? But also it's a 12-man tent, so it is not little.
It's ginormous.
It is not little.
No.
And so getting that set up and getting the stakes put in and all of that was an experience, a learning experience.
Good.
We did it. We got it up. Watching the teenagers set up their own little 4-person tent was hilarious.
Oh, you should have videoed that.
I should have.
Time-lapsed that beast.
So funny.
That would have been amazing to watch.
I handed them stakes. They're like, where do these go? I was like, I don't know. Figure it out.
Find the instructions.
If not, you'll figure it out tonight.
That's great. I love it.
Oh my gosh. But we got everything set up. We did a pretty good job with everything that we needed to bring. I would say the biggest thing that I did not like was cooking over the fire.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Why?
It worked really well for the breakfast tacos that I had prepped. So I made breakfast tacos, so all we had to do was heat them up.
Okay.
So that was easy to do over the fire. Everything else I didn't know.
Oh.
No, thank you. You can't control the temperature. It either takes a long time or you burn it or no, absolutely freaking not.
We have very, very different feelings on this. It's my favorite.
And then coffee. No, I got instant coffee. It's horrible.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you're a little bougie with your coffee.
Absolutely. I am very bougie with my coffee. It's one of the very few things I am bougie with.
You should do you like iced coffee? Next time, could you make a bunch and then just have it iced?
But there's something about it. But the thing is, when we're camping, we came camping up here in the mountains, right? So it's cold in the morning when you wake up, and
so you want
not having a hot cup of coffee by the campfire when it's cold.
Well, you're gonna have to figure that one out.
I did.
Oh,
I did. We went and bought a portable generator.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, we went and got a portable generator so that I could make coffee, so that I could bring my griddle.
Wow.
That sucker in. Yeah, so much easier.
Wow.
So much.
So you're
easier.
a bougie camper.
Oh yeah.
You're not quite a glamper, but you're not quite roughing it.
I'll sleep in a tent, but I'll heat things up over the fire, but I don't want to cook on the fire. No.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Too much.
That's so funny.
But overall, we had a lot of fun. Some of the kids were a little anxious to sleep in the tent the first night because they've never slept outside ever, anywhere. And so my youngest was bawling his eyes out the first night. I don't want to be here. I don't want to sleep outside. I don't want to sleep in the tent. I want to go home. And then the second night, he's like, please, let me sleep in the hammock outside. And I was like, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? That's going to mean no sleep for me.
Yeah. That's so funny.
So funny. We only had 2 injuries.
Okay.
Which is pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And Both of them were burns from the campfire.
I feel like they should know about fire.
Right. And it was kind of
We do burn barrel.
stupidity. So,
All right.
right. Like one of them roasted a marshmallow on a steak. Is it called steak?
Stick.
Whatever. But it was a metal one.
Yeah.
And he took it out of the fire, and then he touched the part that went in the fire.
Smart.
And I was like, dude.
That's okay. Adults do stupid stuff too. It's not like.
And then another person like had their stick. They'd use their stick to roast the marshmallow and then put it down on the ground, and somebody kicked it over and it hit somebody else's foot.
That's pretty minimal.
Yeah.
You're not like hospitalizing for burns.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How did you sleep?
I slept okay. Not great, but
Okay.
I slept okay. I took extra sleepy meds the first night because I wanted to make sure that I somewhat slept so I wasn't grumpy. That was not a good decision. I had to pee in the middle of the night. I got woken up by kids, I don't know, 4 times the first night. And one of the times I had to pee. And so I forgot that I had taken extra sleeping meds. I did not tell my boyfriend that I had taken extra sleeping meds. And I stand up in the tent, and I can barely even freaking stand up.
Oh no.
It took me, I swear it took me 10 minutes just to unzip the door and get my shoes on because I couldn't freaking figure it out. So then I do that, and then I, like bending back down to close the door to the tent. That was the whole thing, and trying to get back up and just stand up like a normal person. And then our tent was on flat ground, but there's a hill right above that. There's not flat ground for me to pee on. So then
how did that go?
In the dark. It's camping dark. It's dark.
Camping dark.
It is dark. And I feel like I'm drunk on these sleeping meds, completely forgetting that I took them. So I am like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Is it my blood sugar? Is it what is happening right now? Is there a bear over there? Where am I going to pee that it's not going to hit the tent and run downhill? At least I was aware enough to think about that and didn't
pee on your feet
or something.
Pee on the tent would be bad too. All of a sudden, kids
anyway,
are like, it's getting wet.
I swear it took me like half an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Half an hour to be able to get out of the tent, to put my shoes on, to find a place to pee, to get back in the tent, to get my shoes off. Like it was just,
wow.
And then the next morning I was like, oh, right. My boyfriend's like, what were you doing?
You're like, nothing.
Yeah.
I was getting rid of the snipes.
I was snipe hunting. Okay.
Leave me alone.
The second night I did not take extra sleeping meds and slept okay and only got woken up 2 or 3 times.
Oh, good.
With 7 kids, like what do you expect, right?
Right, but their first time camping.
Right, and one of them, the second night, one of the older ones wanted to sleep out in the hammock, and we basically said, you're going to be freezing cold at 3 a.m. when it gets cold up here. No, I'm not. Okay.
Good luck.
And so, of course, he came in the tent at 3 a.m. Yeah, weird.
Awesome. What'd you guys eat?
Oh my God. Okay, so we did, we got to camp Friday morning. We had already had breakfast. We had sandwiches for lunch on Friday. For dinner, we did fajitas, which was super yummy. We marinated the meat, so all we had to do was grill the meat and warm up the tortillas. And then I had all the toppings in a cooler and stuff. That was super yummy, super filling. And then for breakfast, we had breakfast burritos, which I had already prepped and made, so all we did was heat them up. Those were a great camping meal. For lunch, again, we did sandwiches and fruit and chips. Yeah. And then for dinner that night, we did walking tacos.
Okay, so what is a walking taco? Because I have walked with tacos before.
Okay, a walking taco. Somebody gave me this camping meal. We're just going to push through this right now. Somebody gave me this idea. So you prepare taco meat at home. Prepare all the taco meat at home, so then all you have to do is heat it up.
Okay.
You get the little personalized bags of Doritos.
Okay.
And you crush them up, and then you warm up the taco meat and put it in the bag.
Oh.
And shake it up, and then you put any toppings you want on it. So we did sour cream, shredded cheese, salsa, and the chip bag, and just shook it all up.
Okay.
It was so good.
Really?
I was shocked. I thought it was just going to be like this cute little camping meal that's easy, kind of like a filler meal.
Right.
No, it was so good.
You're like, we're having them
So
3
good.
times next week.
But it was, you have to use the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Obviously. Those are the best ones.
The cheesy ones are not as good.
I would believe
They're
me.
okay, but they're not as good.
It's not real cheese.
Right.
Cool Ranches.
It was
So good.
super yummy. And then the next morning we did pancakes, which was a big hit.
Obviously.
A big hit. Pancakes with, and then we put peanut butter on ours.
I want pancakes.
I bought the kids and my boyfriend the crappy chemical syrup. That's all fake bullshit that they like.
Perfect.
Instead of real maple syrup. They were very happy about that.
I love the way that we're best mom ever. Here's crap food. They're like, yes.
Yeah, right.
Because before the big boys left for Texas, I was like, we're getting all the crap food.
Right.
Disneyland mom, let's go.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck with the leftovers.
Can we have cereal for dinner? I'm like, I guess.
I know, right? Let me.
Fun, Mom.
Never mind. Okay.
So
did you guys get rained out? Because we had rain that weekend.
We didn't get rained out. We did get some rain, but it wasn't bad.
Did you just hang out in the tents? Like it wasn't, or were you able just kind of be at the campsite? It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. So the
Nice.
kids went in the tents for some time, but we had a canopy over the picnic table.
Okay.
And that was enough for us to be under. So it really
excellent.
wasn't bad at all.
Good. Well, I
Yeah.
saw the clouds come in and I saw the weather and I was like, hey.
I was more worried about the winds that I was talking about.
Because we've been windy lately. Like this year's been windy, which is annoying.
Yeah.
More windy than normal, but.
So overall, it was a really successful camping.
Is your oldest so excited to go again?
No.
So what I love the deal you had with her.
Yeah. So the deal was, one, I forced her to come because this was my Mother's Day, which, by the way, why did you not warn me that I should not choose camping for Mother's Day celebration? It's so much fucking work.
I didn't realize that was
It's so much work.
You don't run everything by
fun.
me.
It was fun.
You can't blame me if you don't run things by me.
You're like, do you think that
I
going camping where you're going to have to do a lot of work?
I don't feel like I should be blamed for this one. I feel like your boyfriend should get blamed for this one. He was with you on the whole thing. He should have been like,
That's true.
babe, you sure you want to do this?
It's true.
I was not involved in the decision making here.
So I forced her to come because it was Mother's Day
Yeah.
celebrations. And then I told her that if she complained, every time she complained, she was going to have to go on another camping trip.
What if she complained a bunch and you're like, could you stop complaining? I don't want to go camping that much.
45 times. 45 times, you got 45 more trips.
You're like, I don't want to go that much.
Yeah.
That's too much. No, camping is a ton of fun, but it is a lot of work. It's
It is
never
a lot
a
of work.
relaxing thing.
But it was also a break from real life. Like, I am ready to go again.
Good.
Because nothing else exists up here.
Nothing.
What was that?
That was a big butterfly.
Nothing else exists when you go camping.
Well, nothing exists in the canyon.
Right.
Remember, I think it was the night before the littles left for Texas. You and I were up here. I think we were up here. I feel like we were up here for like 3 hours. Like, just over there.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were just like, do we have to go back down? Because that's where the real world is.
No.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going again.
Heck yeah, we're going again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Probably soon, too. And it was so healing, too.
Good.
It was so healing.
Isn't that weird? I think it's weird that a camping trip is healing.
It's so weird. It's so weird. But everything was done so well. There were no fights. I didn't take the tent down wrong.
Well, even if you did.
Which I didn't know there was a wrong way to do it.
Isn't that funny? Because I had to work on my car last weekend and I had a neighbor helping me. And I was like, thanks for not yelling at me.
Yeah.
He's like, why would I yell at you? I was like, because I'm here.
Right.
Because I exist. Because I breathe.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you okay? And I was like,
real talk, like we still deal with that.
That's the part that's frustrating.
Right? We're unloading at camp and I'm like, where should we put this? He's like, anywhere. I'm like, nope, that's a trick.
I need it. You're lying.
That's a trick. Where do you want it?
Yeah.
I am so thankful for an incredible weekend camping, for making those core memories with our kids and my boyfriend, for having a healing trip, for just getting to kind of experience a really good weekend where I was sitting back and just going, this is surreal that we're at this spot physically and emotionally and healing and all of the things. Just wow.
Good. I'm so excited for you. I'm proud of you. I am grateful for where we're at right now, physically, not mentally.
Okay.
Mentally, no. Physically, I want to knock down this bush right here because anyway, I just need to be here, and I'm so grateful that we get to do this every day.
I know. How many times have we been up this week?
I went up twice yesterday. I don't know. We should start taking a tally. We should start a notes app, and we just start
just add to it every time we go up.
Let's do that. We're gonna do that.
Maybe it might cause fights though.
Why?
You went up without me?
No, I think we do. I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, we did. Except I wanted to go up yesterday and I couldn't because your car's in the shop and I can't drive the Jeep because I don't know how to drive stick. And Madison took her stupid car to work, so I had no car to go up the canyon with.
Wow, that's actually really sucky. Well, I had to work, and I didn't want to work, and I had to work. Okay, we're moving really far away from gratitude.
We are. This is the opposite of gratitude.
I am grateful for Silver Lake Flats and that we get to be here and that this is our backyard. The end.
The end. Till next time.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Unfiltered Summit Sisters.
Come join us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to get a sneak peek into our lives.
It's beautiful, chaotic, crazy, and fun.
What else would you expect raising 10 kids?
All the links you need are in the show notes.
See you next week.